So I'm a fan of wrestling, so why don't we talk a little bit about Full Gear and to predict how it will go. I am a little bit sick, but nevertheless, let's start the video. So the Super Click, Adam Cole and the Young Bucks will take on Christian Cage and the Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. If I have to pick one, honestly, I'd probably pick the Super Click. Adam Cole is brand new to AEW still from August, and he hasn't lost yet. I think Adam Page should be the one to give him to deliver his first loss, as you know, he got kicked out basically by the Elite, and they just bring in Adam Cole. But yeah, I picked the Super Click, Adam Cole and the Young Bucks as the winners. So in the go-home show of AEW Dynamite, we got the news that Cody Rhodes and the Bastard Pack will take on Andrade, El Idolo, and Malachi Black. Now either two things will happen. Cody Rhodes turns heel, or Cody Rhodes stays the same babyface. Just like the crowd, I'm not too particularly hot with Cody Rhodes as a babyface right now. Either has to be in a good rivalry to cement as a good babyface, or he has to turn like heel. He's just not winning the crowd, but I still think Cody Rhodes and Pac are gonna go for the W. Now, Darby Allin versus MJF. The whole story about this is MJF trying to break Darby Allin, and Darby Allin is of course not paying attention or not trying to give in the temptations of MJF doing whatever he wants. Since MJF did lose to Chris Jericho and All Out, I feel that MJF is gonna win, mainly because if you are trying to book him as the next top heel, he has to get a good win streak, whether by cheating or victory roll. MJF has to win unless Wardlow turns on him, but I think that's going to happen much later on the year. But I think MJF is going to win this match, but I do believe that Darby Allin is going to punish him and give him the beating of his life. CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. So I took a long break for AEW since the pandemic, and I finally came back watching it when CM Punk came back to wrestling, and I think this is going to be CM Punk's biggest match yet. I know CM Punk is going to win this match. CM Punk's biggest loss has to be against MJF or Kenny Omega. I like Eddie Kingston, but I think he's probably going to turn full heel. Like right now, he's a tweener where he respects his fans and hates his detractors, and will eventually get a match between him and Jon Moxley. Right now, CM Punk is taking the W. Inner Circle versus American Top Team. I honestly don't care about American Top Team. I'm not interested one bit. Dan Lambert, he's okay. Everyone else is okay. Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, the UFC guys, they're okay. But Sammy Guevara is the TNT champion, and Chris Jericho got that big W and All Out. I just think Chris Jericho and the rest of the Inner Circle are just gonna embarrass Dan Lambert, and that's gonna be the match. Miro versus Bryan Danielson. This is probably the most complicated one to predict. I really don't know who's gonna win. I like Bryan Danielson, but at the same time, I like the Redeemer Miro. I love what he's doing right now. But if gun to the head, I'm gonna have to pick Miro on this one. I'll tell the reasons why later, but right now, I think Miro is probably gonna be the best one to go for the AEW Championship. FTR versus the Lucha Brothers. This is hard because I like the Lucha Brothers, I'm Hispanic, I'm supposed to love them, but I also like the Pinnacle and I like FTR. This is gonna hurt me, but I think FTR should win the championship. Or they should win the championship much later, but I wouldn't mind if they won the championship right now. But since they're in their rebuilding phase from, failing last year, I'm gonna go for the Lucha Brothers for this one, but I know that around Double or Nothing or All Out, the FTR is gonna win. Britt Baker versus Ty Conti. I like Ty Conti, but she's not gonna win this one. It has to be Britt Baker. Like right now, Britt Baker is the only legitimate women's wrestler in AEW. I don't know who else can beat her. Maybe Ember Moon if she debuts for AEW, but for right now, I'm gonna have to say Britt Baker keeps the championship. And now for the AEW World Title, Adam Page and Kenny Omega. So this is interesting. This storyline has been going on for a year. I do watch a little bit of the highlights. I don't want to be that guy, but I think this is Adam Page's last time for a good world title run. If not now, when? I mean, this is this is as big as he can get. He's going against the Elite. He's going against Kenny Omega, who next to MJF is the biggest heel in AEW, the world champion, someone who has won the World Tag Team Championships with. I want to be hopeful, so I'm going to say this. I think Adam Page is going to be Kenny Omega. I think Kenny Omega can deal with this loss, and he can start a rivalry with Bryan Danielson, which would lead Miro to fight Adam Page for the championship. That'll be cool. With the right booking, I think this could be a great match for Double or Nothing, or AEW Revolution, I mean. But for me and my inner booking, I think Adam Page is going to go for the W and win the AEW World Championship. What do you guys think? You guys think Kenny Omega's going to retain? You guys think Darby Allin's going to win? Eddie Kingston's going to deliver CM Punk's first loss? Leave it in the comments. Goodbye.